May's predictions, regardless, are completely void now, in my opinion, because Rika has been fully realized or fully formed. That's what it says at the end of the chapter, right?
Yeah, she's fully manifested.
Fully manifested. So if it is her technique that's causing him that 5-minute thing, no longer, she's fully manifested. So that means she's just here all the time, right? That's what I'm taking it as. She's just a living Shikigami.
She has to be fully manifested to keep him to copy techniques. Yes, that's part of the 5 minutes.
Okay, that's part of the thing. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
But she's still there.
So why would they say that anyway if we already knew that she had to be fully manifested for him to utilize the thing?
I don't know.
Because it says, however, Rika has fully manifested.
Maybe I don't know why she's holding Yuta's dead body. I thought she would be with Yuta.
Yeah, I mean, this also begs to question Rika's intelligence, because it seems like she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, this is weird, because I feel like it would only be an advantage for Rika to be with Yuta fighting Sukuna. It's like, why is she here? Unless he doesn't have control
but she has like that
of her.
weird, that weird, I don't know what.
Attachment?
Attachment to Yuta specifically. So she's probably like, even though that's Yuta's brain in Gojo's body, that's not Yuta. What are we doing?
But I remember
I'm about to kill you.
Yeah.
You're not Yuta.
Because remember,
she would do that. She's crazy. You've seen it.
But
unless Yuta can convince her hey, it's really me. Relax, But they don't got time for that.
Yeah, I remember last episode we were talking about whether Rika has a personality or not, or whether Yuta gives Rika a personality just for the sake of the story, just because it's interesting, or she just has one and he has no control over that.
But they were saying she's like an actual, isn't it Shikigami? That's what they call him.
Yeah, or a curse. Well, I mean, before she was a curse,
right? I thought a Shikigami is just a curse that they control.
I think Shikigami and curse are a bit different. I think Shikigami are like what Megami have, and those are like shadows made from his cursed energy, but they're not necessarily curses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it says Shikigami are summoned creatures that help Jujutsu users, while cursed spirits are powerful beings born from negative emotions.
Right.
So
Geto
but he made her
curses.
A curse because she was born from negative emotions.
Yeah. She was a curse in the beginning.
Right. And then she got converted to a Shikigami, a summoned creature that helps Jujutsu users. But why can't a cursed spirit be a Shikigami?
Well,
because she was a cursed spirit that was being used by a Jujutsu user, Yuta, so she's technically a cursed spirit and a Shikigami at the same time.
I think she was just a cursed spirit. Because, Geto, he uses cursed spirits, but, they're not
with Uzumaki, right? Not even
just, regularly.
Just in general, he just calls them out. Because that's his curse technique, right? He eats them and he can call them out whenever he wants.
Yeah, unless they're destroyed.
Right. But that's still technically like a Shikigami.
I mean, they're
by
not
definition.
Shikigami.
It says Shikigamis are summoned creatures that help Jujutsu users.
Okay, I guess, if you look at it
that's what I'm saying. So that's a Shikigami,
yes.
By definition.
But I like to make it more clear, Megami's ability, those are all Shikigami. They're summons. You summon them, they can be revived, they're not gone forever.
But he doesn't have control over them either, though. Unless he can beat them or overpower
he has
them.
To tame them.
That's what I'm saying. Like Maharaga. You summon Maharaga, you can't beat him. It's GG. Say goodbye. You're cooked.
Yeah, but he's still a Shikigami.
Right, because he won't come back unless somebody inherits the curse technique and then calls him again, right?
Yeah. So, I think that's the main thing is that Shikigami are never really gone. Okay, let's say that all of...
All right, based on that, then that means Maharaga could come back.
Yes. But it seems like with the 10 Shadows,
But wait, cursed spirits aren't ever really gone either, because they die and they come back later.
I guess...
Because Jogo was like, yeah, we're dead now, but give it a few, 100,000 years, we'll be back.
But they're different, because they're based on environmental things, and he's assuming that people are always going to fear the ocean, fear the forest, fear the earth, and that's what they're built on. But a regular curse, say that I died at the hospital and I come back as a curse, once I'm expelled, I'm not going to come back.
But that's a vengeful spirit thing, right?
No. The vengeful spirit...
you're saying you die and you come back as a curse just because?
Yeah, curses are made from people's... like bad experiences, fears, dreads, regret, whatever. Let's
Right.
say that I died in the hospital and I turn into a curse.
But you
And-
wouldn't be that curse, though. You could create a curse, but you wouldn't be the curse.
Why wouldn't I be the curse?
Because that would be a vengeful spirit if you come back as the curse.
Okay, yeah.
But you
Okay,
can, I
so
get what you're saying. Like,
not
if you were to
me,
die, a
but
curse
like-
can be created from your negative emotions. But that's not
Right.
you. You aren't the
Yeah,
curse.
it's not me, but it's a regular curse in the jujutsu world.
Right.
Like, I'm a grade 2 curse.
But those curses come from like an umbrella of a bunch of people's negative emotions about hospitals. Like, remember they said like curses are born at hospitals, and I think they also said like schools and stuff like that, because kids, bullies, and in the hospital, people are sad, people are dying, and then it bursts a curse, right? A random curse. And it's just, a bunch of random different curses. But I kind of I think I get what you're saying. Like, a different curse will be born from that place, but it won't be the same one. Right. Is what you're saying, right?
So, like, okay, for example, like the smallpox curse.
Right. That's probably never going to come back, because smallpox are like,
right.
It's a vaccine and everything.
Like, it got collected by Kenjaku, and that's probably going to be the only smallpox curse ever, because smallpox is gone. Right. Once it's gone, it's been defeated. I think it's gone forever.
Right. Unless it's still negative emotions towards that specific kind of thing, right? That's what you're saying?
Right. Yeah? So, like, Jogo was pretty confident that they would come back, but I think it's because there's always going to be earth, water, and forest.
Volcanoes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why. I think that's what would differentiate them, even though they both come back. But like Maharaga and all the other shadows, they're always going to come back, but they're going to come back with different users, because the technique is always passed down.
Okay. So when he summons Rika, he's not using his curse energy.
I think he is using his curse energy.
And that's what makes her a Shikigami, right?
I think so.
Because he's using his curse energy to summon her.
Right.
Now, if that is the case, that 5-minute restriction, back to what I was saying with the 6 eyes, shouldn't matter, because he can use his curse energy so efficiently that he'll never run out. So she should be able to last as long as he needs her.
Yes, in theory she should. But as we can see, he doesn't quite understand Gojo's body.
Right.
So he may, okay, two things could happen where he dies from Kenjaku's technique. He gets messed up by Sukuna, or he doesn't understand Gojo.
All right, but if she's
kind of a lot to maintain.
But what I'm saying, if she's a Shikigami, when Yuta dies, like, fully, she should be gone. But they said she's fully manifested, so I think regardless if he dies or not, she might still be there, because she's I think she's a cursed spirit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think she's a cursed spirit.
Okay. Because we don't know for a fact whether she's a cursed spirit or a Shikigami. I assume she's a Shikigami because the girl, she got let go.
Yeah.
And then he brought her back.
But
he brought the actual Rika curse form back.
Right.
But it doesn't have
we talked about this, because that was weird. Because remember, Yuta popped back up and he had Rika. We were like, what the heck? I'm like, why is she still here? Like, what? So I don't know.
I think and that's why the personality thing makes me feel weird, because I'm like, okay, if it's a spirit, if it's a Shikigami that he controls, why does she have this much individuality and control over herself? Why wouldn't she be with him in the battle?
Right. Because Shikigami almost they almost don't have any. They're basically like objects that you control.
Yeah, they're tools.
Yeah. Unless she almost has like free will.
Yeah. That's why it's weird. That's why I keep like putting different things in perspective. Because remember, like when I don't know if he summoned her or she summoned herself when he was chasing down Yuji, and like she like grabbed his neck or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Wait, Rika, like don't do that yet."
Right.
I was confused whether he made Rika do that and he was just playing around with that she has a personality of her own, or if she actually has a personality of
I think
her
she
own.
actually has I think she's a cursed spirit, bro. I think she's a cursed spirit that is obsessed with Yuta, so she allows him to command her.
So you think it's kind of like a Toji and his little worm situation?
Deal, yes, exactly.
Except obviously to like a fuller extent, because that little worm can't actually like hurt anyone.
Yeah, and they call him Mama.
Yeah.
Well, it was calling Ghetto. It was calling Ghetto Mom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was calling Toji Mom. Maybe it was calling Toji Dad.
Or maybe that's just what it says.
Yeah, maybe that's the only thing it says. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because I mean, he made the curse before, but the curse before was based on that girl.
Right.
I'm not saying
He cursed her at death.